Let's have some fun with Adobe Illustrator's Scatter Brush. Now, we're not talking about the symbol sprayer tool. In a loose definition, it is scattering things about the screen. This is a true scatter brush, just like you would find in a program like Corel Painter. What we want to do is make our own scatter brush. So you can see how that's done too. I'm going to make this very simple. I'm going to pick up my oval tool and I'm going to draw something like that. That's going to be it. But let's go ahead and change that to a black stroke, and let's give that a nice color on the inside. That's going to be our scatter brush, okay? Come over into the brushes panel. Let's bring it out so you can see this. Click this button right here and go into New Brush. Choose Scatter and click OK. Of the options that we have, we're going to change all of these to random. I'll explain that as we go along. You will notice you also have options for your drawing tablet and even the stylus wheel on your mouse. You have to play around with these to see what they do. With that done, this is the size. If we don't change that, when it scatters, it will stay that size. Not going to, because we're going to change those things. We're going to go down to about 50, and we're going to go up to about 300-400, which means it will go from 50% of the size you see to over 400% of the size as it's drawing and scattering. Random. Spacing, that's on the line. So we're going to say, okay, sometimes space it real loose on the line, sometimes pack it up there. Scattering on either side of the line. How far on either side do you want it to go? And rotation, since it is an oval, we'll be able to see it rotate. Rotation is relative to the page or the path. If it's the path, then the rotation follows wherever the path goes. We'll leave that at page. Our colorization method, we're going to leave it none because we want to use that same color. So we'll click OK, and there it is. Pick up your paintbrush tool, come over here, make sure you have it selected, and start scattering. I use this a lot to make background patterns. Use the right kind of shape. Could be a star, could be a flower, could be a fall leaf. And you can have a lot of fun scattering the patterns on the screen. If there is any reason that you don't like what we've done, you like the shape, but you don't like how we controlled it, you can always double-click right back on it here and get right back into your options and change them. It's actually a pretty cool way to take a single pattern and then scatter it on the screen, which is exactly what its name is, Scatterbrush.